What is going on, guys? One Chains Gaming back here with another video on the YouTube channel. As always, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe if you like the content. We are here with the Friday drop. So we will go over the Friday drop, and I will give kind of my quick thoughts on it. The short and kind of quick cliff notes, if you will, are on the TikTok. I did a 3-part series just because the screenshots weren't allowing me to capture more than like 6 cards at a time. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So we'll start from the bottom, work our way up. First card is going to be Steve Kerr. I will go over each Evo as well for these guys, just so you guys kind of know. So Evo for him is going to be 20 layups. So Steve is going to be 6'3", 6'6" wingspan, 3-point hot zones, obviously. Point guard, shooting guard. So he's got a 92 3 ball. He got an 85 driving dunk. So it looks like he got a finishing Evo rather than a defensive Evo. I was kind of hoping for a defensive Evo because maybe I would have used him then for like at least some like challenges or something. 84 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 84 speed and acceleration. 79 perimeter, 75 lateral, 74 steal. Can't rebound, obviously. The big thing with him is set shot 4 is not for point guards at all. It's, if you guys remember, everybody was kind of complaining about Dave Bing when we got Dave Bing, because it's not a point guard shot at all. I don't like set shot 4 at all to begin with anyway. And another interesting thing is with his Evo, it's not showing that he gets dunk packages. So I don't know if he'll just get the basic ones or maybe if his tendencies are just that bad. Yeah, see, I hope they update tendencies with the Evo is a big thing. And also update his dunk packages because I know they did that on one card later. But if they don't do that, then this card's kind of pointless to give him a slasher Evo because he won't dunk the ball right. But he did get posterizer, it looks like added acrobat, fast twitch, slither finisher, unstrippable. He did already come with a bunch of shooting badges. He doesn't come with Deadeye, but he did come with like sniper, mismatch expert, stuff like that. Playmaking badge-wise, he doesn't have handles. It seems to be a theme for the point guards today that we got. They just didn't get handles for days for whatever reason. He didn't get clamps, can't get interceptor. And then obviously with Evo cards, you can't add badges to them. I mean, granted, I wouldn't have been added badges to Steve Kerr anyway, but if you wanted to, unfortunately, you can't add anything to him. So this is kind of just the basic badge spread that you're stuck with. All in all, would avoid this card. Marcus Smart is better than this card personally, so I wouldn't use this card anyway. Next card we got is my favorite card from the set for personal reasons, just because Shaun Livingston's my guy. So obviously, this card to me is going to be a god, no matter what. So for Shaun Livingston, 6'7", 6'10" wingspan, he looks ginormous in game. That part I'm not exaggerating. He looks ginormous in game. I'm not kidding you. I went to go do shoot around because I picked up the Ruby for about 1,400 and then Evo'd him. He looked a lot bigger than I thought. I thought, especially because he's got that scrawny player build, I didn't think he was going to look as big in game as he does. With that and the wingspan, he looks enormous. But so with the Evo, he gets now a 85 3 ball. When you're doing the Evo, it is 20 3-pointers. Yeah. And he has a 63 ball. So for that, what I did is I did a couple of triple threat offline games. But for whatever reason, I feel like the CPU plays better in there because they actually stick to them. So then what I ended up doing is there's a challenge. If you go to the first challenges that we used for Luka, that very first challenge against the Milwaukee Bucks is on pro, and it's 3-minute quarters. If you put him at shooting guard, he gets guarded by a gold player. And that's what I did. I just had a point guard that had floor general and dimer and stuff, and just had him sit corner, ran pick and roll, wait for the corner to drop and throw him the ball, is what I did for that. But 75 driving dunks, not terrible. 77 speed ball, 79 ball handles, a little low, but with my coach and stuff, he actually gets decent. And I also threw a shoe on him because, again, Shaun Livingston's my guy. He's staying on the team forever. I don't care. 77 speed and acceleration's a little low for your point guard. He's definitely not going to be the quickest point guard, but he does have 85 vertical, 70 strength. And then another big thing is he's decent on defense. He has 75 interior, 82 perimeter, 85 lateral, 82 steal, 75 block, 82 rebounding. So again, he's going to be a pretty solid card all around for you. He might just not be necessarily the greatest card. And another thing is he's got jump shot 27. It's kind of baited. I'm not going to lie to you. It's weird. If you're on next gen, it's going to be bad because it's going to be really slow. Current gen, it's still slow, but it's not as terribly slow as everything is on next gen. But it's not base 29. I thought it was going to be close enough to base 29 to where I make it work. It's kind of bad. I'm not going to lie to you. He does have some basic joke. The one thing I will also say with his dunk packages is he gets the sidearm tomahawk a lot. The one kind of like, the LeBron signature dunk where he like pulls it all the way back to the side and goes to dunk it. So he gets that one when he pulled down on the stick a lot. Kind of something to keep in mind as well. Badge-wise, he gets, no posterizer, which is unfortunate. No limitless takeoff or anything like that. So I don't think he'll dunk on anybody. Even with this, I even upped this a little bit between my coach and stuff. So he should, he might catch a body, but I just don't see it happening. And then shooting wise, he did get a couple of upgrades. So we got Deadeye, catch and shoot, corner, set shooter, volume shooter. So again, maybe as like an off-ball guy, I think he'll be good. Obviously not from like a hash or anything, but from the corners between the hot zones and everything, I think it is still a greenable shot for sure, especially if he's playing the point guard position. If you run him next to like a James Harden maybe and have James Harden run your offense, I do think he'll be at least slightly interesting. Another disappointing thing, he didn't get handles for days. He didn't get quick chain or hyperdrive. So again, the ball handling part of him, I think, and quick first step, I think that's kind of why he feels slower than he should. He doesn't feel Magic Johnson slow, but he definitely feels slower than I think he should. And then defensively, he didn't get anything other than off-ball pass. So no clamps, no interceptor. So that 6'10 wingspan's kind of going to waste. I will use this card strictly to prove a point because I've been asking 2K for the last couple of years now, since we got him for a domination reward a couple of years ago, that I wanted a Shaun Livingston. So, I mean, he probably won't be on my competitive team, but he'll be on my team like to have fun and stuff, just because it's Shaun, and that's just how it works. Next card we got Justice Winslow. I was kind of hoping he could play point guard when I heard we were getting Justice Winslow, because if you don't remember, I believe it was last year that we got the diamond point guard Justice Winslow, and I really love that card a lot. He is shorter than he used to be. He used to be 6'7". He's now 6'6", 6'9" wingspan. So his Evo is going to be 25 3-pointers. Not as bad of a drop or of a jump as Shaun Livingston. Shaun Livingston's was at 60, his was at 70. So his will now be 85 driving dunk, 85 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 87 speed and acceleration, 84. Defensively, he's just solid, honestly. And then decent rebounding. He has jump shot 20, which is the Jarvis Hayes Matisse. I really like Matisse Thybulle, so this is his jump shot. Does have some dunk packages on him. And then finishing wise, he's got limitless, he's got posterizer. Shooting badge wise, you're looking at Hoff catch and shoot, which is really good. He gets sniper, he gets hot zone hunter with basically every hot zone from 3. Corner specialist, I think this card's going to be better than what people are giving him credit for. I probably would run him at the 2, just because I feel like we have a lot of small forwards. I feel like shooting guard for budget guys is really lacking right now. So I think he's probably best at the 2. And then also he's got bullet passer, he's got glue hands, no unpluckable or anything like that. No handles, again, seems to be a common theme for these cards. But on this one, he does have clamps, he does have interceptor. He's got the defensive badges, to where I think he will play really, really well at the 2. And kind of maybe a little bit worse of a Matisse Thybulle, if anything. But, I mean, defensively, at least he can switch a little bit, right? Let's see here. Who do we got next? So next we've got Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, you have to grab 25 rebounds, so his Evo is actually not bad at all. Hot zones everywhere except top of the key and left hash. He does have an 83 3-ball, 80 driving dunk, 79 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 82 speed and acceleration. And then defensively, he's good. Again, 84 interior, 85 perimeter, 85 lateral, 78 steal, 80 block. He does come, once you Evo him, I would probably play him at the 4, just because of the rebounding and stuff like that. And then jump shot wise, he's got jump shot 80. It is the Jamal Murray. It's also Mikal Bridges. If you used Mikal Bridges before, you know, it's actually a really, really smooth jump shot. He does have fundamental, which isn't a terrible dribble style. And then he's got some basic kind of dunk packages. Finishing wise, he doesn't get posterizer or limitless takeoff or anything like that. So he's going to be a little lackluster as far as dunking in traffic. But wide open, he should be able to dunk just fine. Shooting badge wise, he does come with Hoff corner, catch and shoot, hot zone hunter, which helps because he's got the 3 hot zones. And then he's got green machine and stuff like that too. Playmaking wise, he's got bullet passer, he's got glue hands. Again, no handles for days, no quick first step, the usual stuff that they didn't give cards in this set. He does have bailout and stuff like that. And then defensively, with the Evo, he does get box, hustler, pogo, and rebound chaser all on Hall of Fame, which is really good. He does also come with with gold interceptor, gold off-ball pest. He has gold worm. He doesn't come with clamps, which kind of sucks. But I mean, if he's playing the 4, most guys aren't running their offense through their power forward, right? So I don't think it's necessarily the worst thing. But he'll definitely be, especially with these rebounding stats, I think he will be best at the 4 for the budget guys because he's just going to grab a bunch of rebounds and he's going to have really good rebounding stats for you. And I think he'll be a solid cone. Buddy Hield, this card's interesting. I initially didn't like him because of the lack of badge. He had a couple of badges that were really important that he didn't get even with the Evo. But now that he's got them, they're actually really good. So he's 6'4", little undersized, 6'9" wingspan. He's got basically every hot zone. The evolution is 15 steals, so I probably won't be getting steals. I'll probably just wait for his price to drop on the diamond and then just go buy the diamond because I'm not doing steals. Steals are horrible this year because you walk through people, and I'm not going to get in that lecture. But, you know, if you know, you know. So he's got a 93 3-ball, 70 driving dunk, 87 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 89 speed and acceleration. Defensively, 92 perimeter, 92 lateral, 92 steal. Can't rebound the ball, but who cares? He's got Kobe's jump shot on quick, which is interesting. He does also have the quick dribble style. Some basic dunks, because who cares? He's not dunking in traffic, no posterizer or anything like that. Shooting badge-wise, Hall of Fame stop and pop. I can English today. He's got blinders, he's got chef, he's got limitless, he's got sniper. Like, he's got basically everything he needs. Maybe mismatch expert I kind of would like to see on him, especially when he gets guarded by the taller guys like Kawhi and Scotty and things like that. Playmaking badge-wise, again, no handles for days. It seems to be a common theme with this set. He does at least get bailout, though. Bullet passer. He does at least get quick first step. Also, glue hands, things like that. He does have unpluckable. Now, here's where the big thing comes in, right? Because before they updated his Evo, he did not have clamps at all. At all. Even with the Evo, he did not have clamps at all. Like, they didn't give it to him at all. Now he's got Hoff clamps, ankle braces, pick dodger, pickpocket. He's got interceptor. He's got intimidator, menace, off-ball pest. Like, all in all, I think this card will be a very solid 3-and-D guy, especially for the budget guys, because I don't think it'll be too expensive, because people are going to see the 6'4" and kind of be not too thrilled by him. But I mean, at least for most budget guys, I think he can be a decent on-ball defender for you with a 92, the Hall of Fame clamps and stuff. He can get a little bumpy, things like that. And then the Kobe jump shot will be at least a good cone for you. So I definitely think for the budget guys, he's going to be the new 3-and-D cone that everybody's looking at after this drop. Next, we have a guy that I've been waiting on in a while. Kind of like how I said I've been waiting on Evan Mobley the last time. I've been waiting on Scotty Barnes for a while. So Scotty Barnes, you got to make 25 threes. Power forward, small forward, 6'7", 7'2" wingspan. The thing I was curious about with Scotty is what position they were going to start him at, right? Because Scotty kind of plays a lot of different positions for the Raptors, so I didn't know exactly what they were going to start him at. This is kind of the predictable one. I wish him or Mikal Bridges could play the two, because then I would play both of them together. But unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like that's going to happen. He does have hot zones from both corners and the top of the key. He does have an 88 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 84 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 88 speed and acceleration. Again, for whatever reason, cards are just good defensively for this drop. 85 interior, 85 perimeter, 88 lateral, 88 steal, 82 rebounding. He has jump shot 11, which unfortunately is a rather crappy jump shot. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, if you guys have used the Gilbert Arenas or the Hidu Turkoglu, it's not great. I also heard a rumor that apparently it speeds up with the Evo. I can't confirm that, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'd heard the rumor through people on Twitch earlier. But finishing badge-wise, he does, again, lack some really good ones. For a 90 driving dunk, the fact that he doesn't have posterizer is kind of weird to me. He doesn't also have limitless takeoff. Again, kind of weird to me, considering he's a 90 driving dunk. But shooting badge-wise, he gets half corner, difficult, rhythm shooter, set shooter. So all these are really good. I put this one and this one on Giannis, and Giannis greens a lot for me. He's only got like a 70-something 3-ball. So the fact he's got almost a 90 3-ball and he's got both those, he'll green pretty consistently, I think. He does have sniper. He does have hot zone hunter, stuff like that. So again, out of the corner, I think he will be okay. It's just all in all dependent on how bad jump shot 11 is on a catch and shoot guy rather than a ball handler. Playmaking badge-wise, does come with bullet, quick first step. Doesn't get, again, handles for days, glue hands, like just the basic stuff he doesn't get. And then defensively, Hoff Intimidator does have clamps, interceptor, menace, like basically all the badges he needs on gold. I would probably run him at the 3, just because he doesn't get box or brick wall, and without being able to add badges, kind of feel like he's going to get bullied. I think we're starting to move towards taller lineups now, so I definitely think he's going to get bullied if he runs the 4 for you. Next card is going to be Joe Caldwell. Joe Caldwell, his requirements are going to be 25 3-pointers, 6'5", 6'8" wingspan. The right side of the court, he is not good from. Does come after the Evo with a 93 ball. He does have a 95 driving dunk, 86 field ball, 86 ball handle, 90 speed and acceleration. He does have a 90 perimeter, 92 lateral, 84 steal. Does have jump shot 22, which is, again, a pretty good jump shot. It's Jimmy Butler, Chris Mullin. If you guys know, it's a pretty solid jump shot all around. On normal timing still, though. Slasher dribble style. Does have some pretty decent dunk packages. Badge-wise, obviously, Hoff Posterizer, Hoff Limitless. Pretty good there. He does come with Hoff Sniper after the Evo. Does have catch and shoot, mismatch, Deadeye, Limitless Spot Up, lucky number 7. Like, a lot of good shooting badges he did get. Wish he could have gotten blinders, maybe a stop and pop, stuff like that. Playmaking badge-wise, no bullet passer is really unfortunate, because that means every pass he throws is going to go about 10 feet in the air before it gets somewhere. And then defensively, you got Hoff Pogo, which I hate Hoff Pogo on guards. And then you got Gold Clamps, Interceptor, like basically all the other badges he needs. Maybe like a post-move lockdown would have been nice. But I don't really think it matters as much with just how paint mashing is. So, I mean, all in all, solid card. Not a card I would get personally. I just feel like Buddy Hield's probably better. Because Buddy Hield's an inch shorter but has a better wingspan. So personally, I would probably go Buddy Hield, but all in all, I think this is a pretty good, solid all-around card. Next, we got kind of a surprise. I didn't think we were going to get a card like this. So we got Carlos Boozer. You got to make 15 3-pointers. He gets hot zones. See, did they change? They didn't change his hot zones. Okay, so hot zones everywhere at the top of the key. Height of 6'9", 7'2" wingspan. This is a big thing right here. After the Evo, he gets a plus 49 to his 3-ball. So the thing is, you have to make 15 threes with a 43 ball. I don't know why 2K does that, but I mean, it is what it is, right? And they upped his free throw, which I think is a stupid waste of space to upgrade things, but I mean, it is what it is. Does have a 75 driving dunk, 73 speed with ball, 60 ball handle, 79 speed and acceleration, 88 interior, 66 perimeter, 74 lateral, 77 steal, and then obviously a pretty good rebounder. And then animation-wise, he does have jump shot 1, which is the Grant Hill jump shot. I know a lot of guys like that early in the year. He does have big dribble style, so unfortunately, he's not dribbling anything at all. And then some default packages as far as like bigs go for the dunk packages. Finishing badge-wise, he's got drop stepper, back down punisher. Again, no posterizer, no limitless takeoff, no slithery. No unstrippable on a big is kind of unfortunate. But shooting badge-wise, he does get catch and shoot, corner, green machine, and set shooter, all on Hall of Fame after this. And then he gets also blinders, a limitless spot up, rhythm shooter, sniper, and volume shooter on gold. So again, he gets some really good badges. It's just getting him to that point. Playmaking badge-wise, again, no bullet passer. He does at least get glue hands, so he can at least catch the ball. But no quick first step, no bullet passer, no unpluckable, like just a lot of, not even post playmaker, like just a lot of badges he kind of needs. And then defensively, Hoff rebound chaser, Hoff worm, and then gold box, brick wall, hustler, interceptor, pogo stick, post move, lockdown are all the badges he comes with. Again, kind of lackluster. No clamps, no rim, no off-ball pest, no intimidator. Like just a lot of badges he still kind of needs, unfortunately. So the fact that you can't add badges kind of makes him a little more mid. Personally, I still don't like this card. I still like Evan Mobley more, just because Evan Mobley is that guy for me, and I can add badges to Evan Mobley. Russell Westbrook, we'll go over both different kinds here. So Russell Westbrook, you have to make 35 threes. That's actually kind of a lot. 6'3", 6'7" wingspan. Hot zones are top of the key, left hash and right hash. Comes with a 92 3-ball after the Evo, 90 driving dunk, 96 speed ball, 89 ball handle, 96 speed and acceleration, 85 perimeter, 89 lateral, 81 steal, and then 88 for the rebounding. He obviously has his own jump shot, his own SIGs, his own, all the normal stuff for Russell Westbrook. Finishing badge-wise, he doesn't get anything because it's not his Evo. Shooting badge-wise, though, he does get catch and shoot, Deadeye, Lucky number 7, and Sniper, all on Hall of Fame. That's really big. And then Blinder, Chef, Circus 3's Green Machine, Limitless Spot Up, Mismatch Expert, and Stop and Pop, all on gold. So his Evo is definitely worth it because he gets a lot of shooting badges and stuff like that. Playmaking badge-wise, he gets Dimer, Downhill, Quick First Step on Hall of Fame. Handles for days is on silver, which, I mean, it's not terrible. My Gary Payton had silver handles for days forever because I forgot to add gold to him. But it's still, unfortunately, doesn't have gold. And then defensively, does get some decent badges. He at least gets clamps even though it's on bronze. He gets interceptor even though it's on silver. Like, there's just a lot of different things you could add to this card, but unfortunately you can't because it's an Evo. But now let's go ahead and go over his 75th card. So his 75th card, he gets a 79 3-ball. So again, with coaches and shoes and stuff, you can get that high 80s, almost 90s, and they'll be fine. But the big thing is with this, you can add any badge to him. You can upgrade all of his badges. You can add any badge, so he can get interceptor added. He can get clamps upgraded. He can get maybe like a menace or something, or like a ball strip, one of the two. And then obviously you can upgrade his handles. You can upgrade his unpluckable. You can give him hyperdrive. You can give him quick chain. You can give him sniper. You can give him limitless spot up. You can give him chef. Like, the shooting badge thing is going to be unfortunate because you do have to add a lot of shooting badges to him. Good news is you don't really need to add anything finishing wise, so it's really just upgrading his defensive badges because he gets basically all the ones he needs, and then adding the shooting badges, and if you have room, add like the 2 dribbling badges to him. Personally, I would go this card more because it's easier to shoot. Like, if this was 2K21, I would say go with the Evo because the Evo has the higher 3-ball and just the better badges, and I think you'll be able to shoot better with them, right? But for this one, since shooting is a lot easier on this game, I personally would go the 75th because the 75th, I think, being able to add what badges you want is more important than him just having a 90-something 3-ball. Like, honestly, in my opinion, at least. The next card we got Dwayne Wade. We'll go over his 75th first. So he is 6'4", 6'10" wingspan. Hot zones everywhere except for the left hash. He has a 79 3-ball. He has a 90 driving dunk, 95 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 95 speed and acceleration, 90 perimeter, 93 lateral, 93 steal, Jump shot wise, he gets his own jump shot. It is on normal timing. I was kind of hoping it was on quick. Does have slasher dribble style, and then hardened layup package and some basic dunks. And then badge wise, obviously you can add anything to him. The main thing I would probably look at would be limitless spot up or chef. Add sniper to him. Playmaking badge wise, he's fine. There's nothing you need to add to him. And then defensively, again, he's fine. Nothing you really need to add to him there. So definitely I would worry more so about the shooting badges than anything else on this card personally. But all in all, again, I think this is the better card because we're still at that point where shooting is easier. And I would rather have the ability to add badges and customize my badges the way I need them rather than having, I believe it's this 3-ball that gets upped. Let's just double check here really quick. So for this one, it is, yep, you got to make 35 threes. So his 3-ball goes up 11. That's the only thing that is different on this card. You're literally adding 11 to it, and then you get Hoff Sniper, and then Blinders, Chef, Circus Threes, Corner Specialist, Limitless, Lucky Number 7, Set Shooter are all gold. Like, I don't care enough about that to worry about, like, I personally would go with 75th. Like, the plus 11, especially having to make 35 threes, just the plus 11, I would just go with the other one. Because between coaches, shoes, and floor general, you're already at that plus 11. Like, you're fine. So, in my opinion, I think the 75th card is better. Now, let's cover Shaq's 75th. Shaq is going to be 7'1", 7'7" wingspan. No 3-point hot zones. For this card, obviously, again, you can add every badge. 26 3-ball is unfortunate. He is going to have to be an inside center for you without the Evo because he's just, there's no way to get that up to where it's good enough to where it'll be comparable to his other card, right? 95 driving dunk though, 76 field ball, 69 ball handle, 84 speed and acceleration, 95 interior, 76 perimeter, 82 lateral, 85 steal, 94 rebounding. So again, this card defensively is good. It's very, very good. And then obviously he has his own jump shot, base dribble style, and then the big man dunks and stuff like that. For this one, we'll probably add maybe like fast twitch would be the finishing badge I would look at. Shooting badges, he has a 50 midi, so I mean if you really want to badge him out and like get him like a midi and get him like hot zone hunter and catch and shoot and stuff like that, go for it. Maybe even like a sniper or something so we can like pick and pop to the midi. But definitely would need to add bullet passer to this card. Really about it, that direction. And then here, maybe like an off-ball pest. Other than that, he's got basically everything he needs defensively. And then let's go over the Evo Shaq really quick so you can kind of see the difference here. So this one you have to make 20 free throws. So with this one, you still only get to a 55 3-ball is the thing, right? So even with a 55 3-ball, let's say you have my coach, right? You have my coach and stuff. Puts him at a 60. And then you go diamond shoes plus 4, that's 64. 64, add in half floor general, that's at 68. Like, you're still not going to be greening consistently because hot zone hunter doesn't apply, right? So again, I'm still saying go with the 75th because it's still not big enough of a difference in the free throw or in the Evo for it to warrant A, the fact that you can't add badges to this one at all, and B, just the fact that like it's not a shot that really matters, right? Okay. Next, we're going to go Kevin Love here. Kevin Love, you have to make 15 dunks. He is 6'10", 6'11" wingspan. Hot zones everywhere except for like the elbow on the left side. So for this one, 91 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 73 speed with ball, 48 ball handle, 85 speed and acceleration, so he actually gets a lot faster. 84 on the interior defense, 67 perimeter, 72 lateral, 65 steal, 95 for the rebounding. He does have Kevin Love's jump shot, which actually is a really smooth jump shot. I actually really like Kevin Love's jump shot, and he has fundamental dribble style, some basic dunk packages. From what I've heard, I can confirm that he does get dunk packages updated. I don't know why it's not on the database, probably because they can't add it in with this function. But if you get Kevin Love and see, like, you have to Evo him or whatever, if you go into the Evo screen, it'll show that he does get updated dunk packages. So I don't know if it's for the other guys, but I know for him, again, like I said earlier, he does get it. So for whatever reason, it's kind of weird. He doesn't really get any good badges, per se. So he gets Limitless and Posterizer. I mean, yes, they're good, but like, really that's all he gets as the Pink Diamond version. He gets one Hall of Fame badge out of this. Like, I don't know. But Limitless and Posterizer gets added. Doesn't get anything added shooting-wise, but again, shooting-wise, I think he's fine with the Hoff catch and shoot. You've got Sniper, you've got Limitless. He's fine. Playmaking badge-wise, he gets Hoff downhill. Doesn't really matter because he's got 73 speed with ball anyway. and he's only got 85 speed, so he's not going to be that fast anyway. He does get quick first step and triple threat juke. Again, quick first step, not the most important thing on this card. And then defensively, he's got box, rebound chaser, no clamps, no interceptor. So this card I thought might at least be decent. But after watching a couple of the gameplays I've seen on him, he's a turnstile. Like he's if you want him strictly to shoot the ball, go get him. If you want Kevin Love strictly as a pick and pop center, go get him. But that's it. That's the only instance I see you using him. Because he's not going to be handling the ball for you. He's not good defensively. He's just not. So, personally, I don't like the Kevin Love card at all. And then we'll go over the top two really quick. So, we got Zion. Zion is power forward center, which kind of sucks. I was kind of hoping that would at least say small forward, because then maybe he'd have been usable. Height is 6'7", 6'10 wingspan. No hot zones from top of the key or the right hash. Does now have an 88 3-ball, 97 driving dunk, 80 speed ball, 86 ball handle, 86 speed and acceleration, 88 interior, 88 perimeter, 88 lateral, 41 steal, 84 block, 90 rebounding. Jump shot wise, he has his own jump shot, which isn't the greatest jump shot. I'm not a fan of it on normal, base dribble style, and then has his own dunk packages and stuff. Badge wise, finishing wise, he's very good. He's going to dunk basically everything as Zion should. Shooting badge wise, he gets some decent stuff. I would have liked to have seen him get lucky number 7. Because I use lucky number 7 a lot personally, just with how I play, and maybe even like a stop and pop so I could, on the break, that would light up. But I mean, the sniper, the catch and shoot, limitless, and all that stuff, he'll be fine. Playmaking badge wise, no handles, none of the, like dribbling badges or anything like that, so he's not going to be able to handle the ball for you. No unpluckable. And then defensively, I mean, he's got the right badges, but no off-ball pass, no pick dodger, like just stuff like that. Like, when I saw this was the headliner, I really thought we were going to get a different guy with him that was like one of the NBA 75th guys. So maybe we would get somebody that was just, I don't know, maybe just a little bit better. Like the top tier cards for me are kind of a disappointment personally. I personally wouldn't get Zion because especially running him in either of these positions, he's getting mashed. I mean, granted, anybody's getting mashed right now, but I just think people are going to mash him to death personally. Luka Doncic. So with Luka, you got to get 25 steals, 3 steals in a game. This is stupid. The fact that he can't play point guard and that's what he does in real life is just dumb to me. I understand you're trying to protect the balance of the game, but we've got Magic, we've got Penny, we've got Shaun Livingston now. Just give us a Luka that can play freaking point guard, please. But 6'7", 6'8 wingspan. Hot zones everywhere at 3-point line. 94 3-ball, 70 driving dunk. 87 speed ball, 91 ball handle, 87 speed and acceleration. Defensively is decent. 80 interior, 90 perimeter, 92 lateral, 88 steal. Decent rebounding, and then he's got his own SIGs. The one thing with him having his own SIGs is, if you guys remember when we first got news of, we were getting like gameplay type teasers almost on like TikTok and stuff like that from 2K, they showed the mocap of Luka, and for whatever reason, Luka is like moving at snail speed, right? So all of Luka's SIGs are just really, really slow because that's how they were mocapped. Badge wise though, doesn't have limitless takeoff, doesn't have posterizer, so again, finishing's not going to be great. Shooting badge-wise, I mean, he can shoot the lights out. He gets everything but corner specialist, which, I mean, at the point of having everything else, it basically counters out the need for corner specialist. Playmaking badge-wise, he gets a lot of really good ones. I wish handles for days was a little higher, but I mean, hey, at least he got it. And then defensively, Hoff clamps. He gets the gold interceptor. I mean, basically, it's everything he needs. Maybe like a post-move lockdown I would like to see, because with how tall he is, he might have actually gotten a decent stop. But yeah, all in all, card's decent. I just think his animations are slow. And personally, I would take the Kobe over this card because, again, it's the matter of being able to add badges. If we could add badges to the cards, I'd be all for these cards right now. But the fact you can't add badges to them just makes it so much harder because they have to be perfect when they come out is the problem. But that's my thoughts on it. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments, and I will catch you at some point this weekend with a podcast. But I will catch you guys later. Peace.